sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get angry for she sat right there next to me. Oh, just drinking that drink so easily. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, oh, just drinking that drink.
Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a lisp like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push,
He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor. And there's one down. Here is Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Here's Betts. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Out towards left center. McCarthy settles under it. And that is that.
Back on my Brooklyn. Yeah. Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spat.
Back here in Queens. And starting in this one, Matt Waldron. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jake McCarthy leading things off and takes a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Francisco Lindor, the next to hit, takes outside.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Fought off foul.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. One down, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Butler, long run, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Pete Alonso, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Jesse Winker. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. And now it's William Contreras. Bradish back to work. Contreras in his 4th year batting in the cleanup spot. And he was born in Venezuela. Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Lawrence Butler. In the air, left field. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Yoan Moncada. That one inside. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So up next, TJ Friedl. And that skips in the dirt.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2-0.
And there's the strike. Moncada leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the 2nd. Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at 2nd. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. Ouch.
That hit him.
So bases all loaded up. And next for LA, Luis Rengifo. This one in the air, center field. McCarthy settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and stepping in for New York, Jordan Westburg. Outside, and that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. The next pitch misses, and now 3-0. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Friedl under it. And makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
ball.
Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Tyrone Taylor.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, one out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball left side. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed.
Ball outside.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
So the batting order turns over. Jake McCarthy up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back on to the third inning. Yandy Diaz now. Backed off the plate that time.
Wow, no fair right there.
One ball, one strike.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Inside.
That's in. Ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, grounded out his first time. Ball one low.
One ball, no strikes.
And that's fouled off. On the ground to the left. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
That's in there. Strike one. And there's a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 the count.
1-2.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso, and the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch just misses.
1-0. No, that missed. That's the
usually
ball.
a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's outside.
Nope,
and that is ball one. Throw over to first.
Hey.
Lindor back in there. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker, grounded out his first time up. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over.
And now here is Jordan Westburg. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Nimmo, the next to hit, takes ball one. 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch.
Ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that misses. Now 3-1. There's a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's pitching well,
No
but
ball,
not
one
throwing a
strike.
ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's
That's
off
a
the
ball.
mark, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Lawrence Butler. And it's caught for the out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. McCarthy brings it in. 2 away now. And the batter now, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back. Into the bullpen and gone. A 2-run homer. It's 2-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another
0-2.
breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And that'll do it. back here in Queens. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Misses off the inside at 1-1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here. But once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And here is Tyrone Taylor. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Strike one. That misses. 2-1. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Base hit center field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
No por lo que yo tengo, por lo que yo he vivido y cómo me mantengo. Salud mental de lo primordial. Y el que diga lo contrario para mí está mal. Y no es por criticar, esa no es la intención. Pero con todo lo que ha pasado baja la tensión. Hay gente sufriendo de más y necesitan la atención. Lo que nosotros hacemos lo damos por el montón. No es cuestión de darle dinero. Es cuestión de escucharlo y no ponerle pero. El gobierno me llama para darme.
Bobby Miller gets the ball now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now, Edmundo Sosa. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Fermin on third. Taylor on at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. In the air, right field. Castellanos on his horse. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. 3-2. They take the lead.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Hey, McCarthy now at the plate as he swings through strike
0-1.
Ball one there.
1-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Run scores.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Runner takes off inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Here's Pete Alonso. He's 2 for 2. First offering and it just misses. Center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker, 1 for 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rengifo nabs it, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Nimmo. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. Bradish back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Diaz goes 6'1", 235 pounds. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Diaz checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Paul Goldschmidt now 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground. Over to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Here's Mookie now.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Inside, almost got him. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nimmo makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Mets do a
0-1.
good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job
1-1.
of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. Now one away. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Friedel makes the catch for the out, and there's two away. Two down, bases empty. Edmundo Sosa up now for the Mets. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Lifted in the air, right field. Taylor hustling after it. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Butler at the plate for the third time as he comes up
0
empty
balls, 1
there.
strike. Ball.
Good slider down and in can be
1-1.
so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ripped to short. On to first. And there are 2 outs. And now Yohan Moncada.
The batter, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Out to center. McCarthy under it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. First pitch
Ball.
misses.
Yeehaw!
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Hit in the air, left field. Butler sizing this one up, brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. And that's outside. And that's
Ball.
off the inside edge. 2 and
2 balls,
0.
no strikes.
Hard hit left side. Moncada tossed to first. That ends the inning.
Short for the nonsense. I'm a boss. Me and you no contest. So go get lost. I've been busy flossing.
We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for For the Dodgers, TJ Friedl. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
On a line out towards center. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Over to first, and he's saved. And
One
ball
ball, one strike.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. Out to short, Lindor. Zips it across. That's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on him. I'm from that bully with bullies.
And first offering is fouled off. Almost got him.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jordan Westburg digs in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Westburg tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. 2-1 now. Foul ball there. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, JoJo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss.
1 and 2.
Throw to second. Ow! 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. Back here at Citi Field, and here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Now pitching for the Mets. Number
don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas.
That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's outside, and it's 1-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Has room, and he makes the catch. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Taylor sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, William Contreras. 1 for 3.
William Contreras.
Canley, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Ground ball up the middle. Rengifo handles, throws to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Edmundo Sosa up now for the Mets. There's the strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Pete Fairbanks into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
That's inside. 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
First and second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Lawrence Butler. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here is Moncada. Fastball is outside. And now 2-0. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. So it's their last chance in this one. TJ Friedl steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
type vibe, give you hope in the darkest of time. Before the fourth quarter come, pray you caught you a kinda got me doing what I ought to decline. But here we go though, unlocked in, ain't no let the mojo. We can blend, we can swirl, we can throw yo. Got my gadget on go-go, ratchet from the phone, now we messing out so.
6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer.
I'm saying I just chillin'. Real West Side Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a Tyler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie in the Cockers, know Johnny is the projects, know what I'm saying, Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills, off $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude.